Hello everyone and welcome back to another NCS review! Today I'm doing much better than the last video. I can record, let's say that. I'm not feeling like the best, it's still there, the sickness, but I can record. So today we will listen to a remix. I had no clue this was coming. Slushii Break My Heart RamesesB remix. And I'm so glad that we are getting just remixes, and I like that. Like, in 2023, or well, not actually, but they were kind of rare, or maybe not actually. I don't know why I'm saying this, but it felt rare. If you may remember the review for Break My Heart, I was not kinda like overwhelmed by it. I was not really, let's say, pleased to the max. But maybe RamesesB can alter that in a way. Let's listen. And oh yeah, before you forget, at the end of the video, after I talked about Break My Heart, we will talk about the other three from last video that I didn't do there because I was sick. Oh, I'm the 1000 liker! Yeah! Here we go. They are using the same background, right? Or is it more pinkish? I don't know. So far, sounds dreamy. It's like this, the 12th time that we have RamesesB in a row? Maybe not in a row, by the way, but that we have him so much. I expect a really RamesesB sound design, so here we go. Okay. Oh! Oh! That's cool! Kinda UFO and cybernetic! Oh, I like that! Ooh, those dark sounds! This is cool, RamesesB. This is what I wanted! Last time I said when we got RamesesB, I wanted this style again. Ooh. The power! It's cool! Okay. I like it so far. It's better than the OG, let's say that. Okay. A liquid part? I think this fits more. With the vocals too. Also, just the original is just like a forgettable song for me. It's sad because it had many potential, much potential. Wow. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! It's a typical RamesesB sound. And it's better than his, well, maybe not better, but it's refreshing to have this style again from him. Woo! I like just the energy, the powerful drops. With a long echo. I like that. Nice. This was a great remix. Did not saw this coming that we were getting a remix of this, so that makes it even better. And I was sort of scared that we were getting like another liquid sort of remix. The original's liquid drum and bass, so I thought maybe we were getting a little bit like Rain or the other one. Well, all the others from last year. Not all the others, but you get what I mean. But this turned the table a little bit, that it made it different in a sense. It is still the same genre, but the darker vibes were nice integrated. I like the UFO aspects there, cybernetic, that's the style I mostly get from this song. And what I said before, I really wanted to have that back again on the label, since, well, those are just really cool. The vocals from the original are nicely, well, used here. They were not really abandoned or something. I like that they were still present. The intro stick to original pretty nicely. I like that. They don't have to be that amazing or that far off of the original, because, well, to stay to the original a little bit is also pretty cool, and it can remind you of the original, and maybe you want to listen to it again. But for me, I won't listen to the original again, because this is just much better. Just the whole melody, it appeals to me much more than the original. And especially the dark first drop beat, let's say beat in the drop, let's play that part. So now you get what I mean. I really was like, oh, that's interesting. You maybe saw direction as well. I was, well, surprised. I was sort of, well, surprised that he didn't brought it back in a more grander way. We didn't really got a psytrance drop at the end. I was expecting that, but whatever. It's still cool. I like this vibe. I like this remix. RamesesB, welcome back once more. Well, let's see you next month again. Yeah, this was a really cool one. Yeah. So now it's time to talk about the previous songs, the last 3 before the remix, that I didn't talk about because I was sick. Well, first up is Change, and I really like that Diviners is back. And if you remember the... What the fuck? If you remember my reaction, I really was surprised by the first part of the vocals. They were really like... They were here. They were really in your face. They were in your ears. It's almost like ASMR. But it was really cool that the vocalist was really close up. And it really made the song feel closer to you. I sort of wanted to feel what the singer was feeling, if that makes any sense. And the melody itself, that was backing up the vocals, were chill. But the vocals were the dominating part about the intro and the midsection. So that's really cool. I like when vocals are in the upper hand instead of the melody in the verses or the intros, whatever. You know what I mean. And then we got to the drops, and they were like, let's say they were surprisingly good, but somewhat underwhelming. I don't know why, but I was expecting a really guide you home sort of drop. But it went back to a sort of 2015 vibe. And I really adored it as well, don't get me wrong. Still an 8.8. Can still grow on me. And yeah, that really brought me back to those days. I wasn't around back then on NCS, but you still get what I mean. I listened to those songs in 2017 and 18, so I still have nostalgic feelings towards that genre. And yeah, the drop was, not say worse than I expected, but I prefer the vocals. Do you hear that vehicle outside? It's doing stuff with leaves. It's pushing them away. I don't know how you call that stuff, but it's annoying because I hear it and maybe you hear it as well. It doesn't pick it up, but I hate it. Anyways, then we got to Harin Nezumi, I think. And I was at first disappointed because we again got a plug-in B sort of song approach. Maybe it's not plug-in B, maybe it's new jazz, but I don't fucking know. It had the same vibe, okay? That's what I want to tell you. And although I was like, oh no, because Gang was Boogie was... Boogie was... Wait, no. It was the other way around. Gang was like, okay. And Boogie was And new jazz, fuck me. And Harin Nezumi was better than I expected. The first drop was kinda lacking. It had some nice elements here and there, but other than that, it was just existing. The last drop though, just added stuff to the song, to the drop, and that made it feel a little bit more full, a little bit more grand, so that's what I appreciate about that song, and it made the rating higher than I expected before that drop eventually came around. So yeah, that's about that song that I want to talk about. It's 7.3, it's good. We'll come back to it maybe a few times, but it isn't a change or even the Mortals remix that I'm going to talk about now. Because we got Tokyo Machine back with Boom Kitty, the second song of Boom Kitty. And, well, I said it. I wasn't really sure about who was remixing this one. People said, it's Tokyo Machine. Then I was like, yeah, but I think it's a collaborate remix. I was guessing Evermaxwell because he did sort of orchestral dubstep vibes, but it was Boom Kitty. And now that I thought about it, it makes a little bit more sense. But damn, the intro, it has the vocals dominating again. The melody is in the back. It still has a nice feeling, but it lets you focus, for me at least, on the vocals. And then we have that orchestral pre-drop, the build-up. Adore that, really cool. And the drops were crazy. They weren't too loud, so yeah, that was cool. It was still a little bit melodic. The vocals were gone in the drop, so that was maybe a kind of sad part about that. I know in the original the vocals aren't in the drop as well, but it could have worked. And then you have that second part of the drop that was more like Riot vibes. Maybe that Boom Kitty did the orchestral part and the first drop, and well, the first drop, and then in that later part of the drop did Tokyo Machine. I don't know, maybe they did it together. I don't know. It's just a speculation. It felt like that. That's what I wanted to say about it. And those later drops that were wild, those were really cool to just make it a little bit more better than it already was. To just step up the game a little bit more. Tools. So yeah, that remix, adore that one. The one from, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but the funk one, yeah, is nothing compared to this. And I see that it's already getting more views than Change and Harin Zumi. So I hope it can surpass the other ones as well, and maybe surpass the ones that has 1.1 million. It will never surpass that. But thanks for watching, guys. Now you can finally see the rating for Break My Heart RamesesB remix. Thanks for sticking around. If not, well, that's on you. You missed beautiful content. And I will be back on Tuesday, maybe. That's just hard to say because I have something in the evening and I have school on the day itself. So it's hard to record and even edit it after all that stuff, so you can maybe expect it on Friday. You will see it will come eventually. This was it for today, and now I will say, like every other time, bye.